Now we're doing lesson 8-2. Use models to multiply a fraction in a whole number by a whole number. Brandon has 6 eggs. He needs 2/3 of the eggs to make an omelet. How many eggs does he need? So you can draw a picture if you want. He has 6 eggs. I'm going to put them in 3 groups. So we know he needs 2/3 of the eggs, so he's going to need 4 eggs. You could do that. You could do 6 times 2/3, and you get 12 over 3, which equals 4, and use the mathy way. And remember, when you have a whole number, you can just plop a 1 underneath if it makes you feel better, but we're multiplying fractions by multiplying the top numbers and then multiplying the bottom numbers. 2 different ways you could do that one. You could also use a number line if you wanted. How can you model multiplying a fraction by a whole number? Claudia has 8 yards of fabric. She needs 3/4 of the fabric to make a banner. How many yards of fabric does she need? So she needs to take the 8. She has 8, and she needs to put it into 4 equal parts. And she puts it in because she's looking for 3/4. So she wants to turn 8 into 4 equal parts. So she winds up seeing that 6 equals 3/4 of 8. And you can multiply it by 8 times 3/4, and you get 24 over 4, which reduces to 6. And here in this shape and down the bottom here in Convince Me, here's how Lydia found the product of 4/5 times 10. So she took 10. She makes 10 little blobs. She divides them into fifths, 5 equal groups. And she sees 4/5 of 10 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be 2, 4, 6, 8. So 4/5 of 10 equals 8. You can use a picture or just use the multiplication to solve that. And in the guided practice in the other example, find 3/4 of 2. So you're going to take 2, and we're looking for fourths, so we're going to divide it into fourths. So you take the value of 2. So here we have, you can do it this way. Here's 1, here's another one. Together they equal 2. I'm going to turn them into fourths. So if I want to find 3/4 of 2, that's actually equal to 1 and 1/2. And 3 over 2 equals 1 and 1/2. If you multiply 3/4 times 2 over 1, you get 6/4, which equals 1 and 2/4, which reduces to 1 and 1/2. Moving down a little bit in the guided practice, explain why the product of 4 times 2/3 is the same as the product of 2/3 times 4. Remember, we do have it does not matter the order of the factors. So we have commutative property, associative property of multiplications. We can move things around and you still get the same answer. So you could say the commutative property is why that works. You can change the position you can only do that in addition and in multiplication. You cannot do it in division or subtraction. In the problem at the top of page 464, what multiplication equation could be used to find how many yards of fabric did Claudia use? I think we already did that, but I'll do it again. So we could say 1/4 times 8 equals 2. In 3 and 4, use the models. So 2/3 of 6. So I want to divide 6 into thirds, and I want to circle 2/3. So 2/3 of 6 is 4. 3/8 of 4. So we have 4 circles. We're dividing that into eighths. So 3/8 would be that. So we'd have 1 and 1/2. And remember, you could also be using a number line on this. So I could say 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to divide that into eighths, and I want 4, 1, 2, whoops, 3, sorry. So here I have 1 and 1/2. You can always use a number line.